being 97.1. Hands for your life. Let me get the water. H2O.
Is that me?
I think so. Cool. Whenever you're ready, P, you can. See.
Wi-Fi is off, yeah?
Oh yeah. Off. Yeah, off. Yeah, too.
You ready, yeah? Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, sunshine, no sunshine, blizzard, rain, storm, we are here on the greatest podcast alive. Are you agree with me, boys?
Of course, facts, big facts.
Trust me, so I'm your main number 9.
Come on.
WWE legend has returned. Roof and net.
Come on, side netting business.
That's what we like. That's what we like. Passing it to the right.
Retired Marco, you already know.
That's funny, brother.
And to my right,
Uncle Cole, aka Mr. Believe. You know what I'm saying?
What you saying, boys?
how are you
Good
lot?
week. Sun is shining.
Do you know what it is? Great week.
Do you know what it is?
Shout out to my three pointers.
It's the reverse. It's the Twilight Zone. We're in the Twilight Zone now. It flipped. We're upside down the week before. We were smiling. Trust me. Jubilation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my three pointers.
Yeah.
Shout out Villa.
Okay. Shout out Wolves.
Shout out Newcastle.
Come on.
All you man done though.
Come on. Shout out Luton.
all the man that got 3 points.
Yeah. Shout out Luton every time.
You can take the floor. Whoever wants to go.
You might as well go for it. You might as well go for it. You know what I'm saying?
Alright. 4-0.
Yeah,
So-
I didn't even see the game at all.
I watched a bit of it. I was like in and out of the game, but going into the game, I thought we had enough injuries. Remember we were talking on Friday. Yeah?
I thought so too.
Yeah, everyone did. Everyone did. I think we were talking on Friday like, what lineup could we possibly put out with the injuries? Because I think Saka was a doubt, Rice was a doubt, Saliba was a doubt. It was like bare doubts with the injuries that we already have. So for okay, cool, we're going to Bournemouth, away to Bournemouth. I remember last season, I think that's when Reece Nelson scored the last minute.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, so
At home.
Yeah, at home. We was at home, but we was away yesterday. So going into the game, I was like, cool, I think we'll win, but I don't think we'll score a lot of goals. So I think we might just nick it like 2-1 or something. It'll be like a hard graft game. So I think we'll try to get the goals early and just kind of just sit back. But 4-0, cruising. Havertz finally off the mark.
Scored.
Finally, yeah.
How many penalties was it? Was it 1 or 2 that you had?
Two penalties. Odegaard had one and Havertz had one as well. But yeah, I think Odegaard was telling his, because I think Jesus was going to take it. I think Odegaard told Jesus like, let Havertz. Yeah.
He's no longer 007.
Yeah.
007 no more.
Yeah, so it was good. It was good for him to get off the mark finally. We'll see how he goes on from there. I think he needed that goal. I preferred it if it would have came like through play,
for actual,
rather than a set piece. But listen, a goal's a goal, innit?
Pity penalty.
Yeah, literally. But he needed that. Yeah, he needed that still. But 4-0 cruise. Yeah, man.
Who scored?
Saka scored the first.
Yeah, then it was Odegaard penalty.
Then Odegaard penalty. Ben White header.
Yep.
Ben White was the fourth goal. Sorry, Havertz. Third, and then Ben White head off fourth, and then that game done. See you later. Back to London we go.
Arteta's a liar, isn't it? He's just a
masterclass, bro. Game plan had everyone shaking, cause had everyone thinking one thing.
Once we saw them players at the hotel in Bournemouth, we knew, God, this guy's a liar, bro.
When it was like they travelled with the squad.
Yeah, they travelled with the squad.
Starting though.
If they travelled with the squad, more time they were just gonna start. Anyway.
Yeah, see how it goes on a warm up, innit? But nah, it's 4-0. Easy money. Easy money. Yeah, there's not much to say. Bournemouth didn't play well. I think like we were just kind of coasting.
Yeah.
Anything, there's not much to say from it. Just again, glad Havertz.
Did Jorginho started, innit?
Jorginho started, yeah.
How did he play?
All right, against Bournemouth though, innit? He had bare time on the ball, like. You know what Jorginho does? He keeps the ball moving, which is what he's supposed to do. But couldn't do that against Tottenham. But anyways, we moved from that.
Yeah, we've got City.
We got City next.
City next.
We got City next.
Big game.
And I think we needed this win as well. Like,
yeah, 100%. Especially with them dropping points.
I no one had that one. No one saw that.
I was close. I said 2-2.
Yeah, you said 2.
Because there's no Rodri. I said 2-2.
Yeah.
By the way, we've done predictions.
Yeah, we're gonna do that at the end. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll do it at the end. But just like FYI, just letting you know, we've done predictions for the weekend.
Yeah,
we've obviously Saturday's games gone, which is majority of the games. So we'll go over that. But yeah, I think
we'll do it weekly at the end of every pod. We're gonna do our predictions and we'll tally up what's going on.
We'll decide between us what the winner gets and the forfeit for the loser.
Are we doing it weekly or?
So we'll do it weekly, innit? Like every week.
Every week, yeah. Okay, cool.
So we'll just tally it up after.
Say no more, we'll do that. But yeah, that's it from me. But City next.
Yep.
How you feeling getting into that game?
More confident than what I was, say, maybe like a few weeks ago. Only because obviously Rodri is missing. Who else is missing? Stones? No, Stones is there. Someone else. KDB. Sorry, KDB and Rodri are out for that game. City are still strong enough to give us a good game, obviously, but Rodri and KDB out is going to make a big difference in the game for sure. But it's up to us to capitalize on that. We got to take our chances. That's our main thing. We take our chances, I think we'll be okay because we will create chances, I reckon.
You think so?
Yeah. I think we'll create chances, but we have to step up our game. And I was looking forward to this game. Before this season started, I was looking for, when are we playing City? Because that's going to be the measuring stick where we're going to go for the rest of the season. So
you're away.
Where are we at?
You're away this game.
Are we away or at home? I'm not too sure. I think we're away. First game, I think we're away. So, yeah, we're going to see where we're at now.
So what are you expecting? Like, in terms of result-wise?
Away, I'll take a draw. Because going to Etihad and winning is not easy. But I want a win. I want 3 points, but I might be pushing the boat out a bit too much there. But I'll take a draw. But I want a good performance. Yeah, a good performance and a result, I'll take. So we'll see. No,
I think
it's going to be a tough game because City need to respond because after they lost
to Wolves,
2-1 to Wolves, no one saw that coming. But I don't think even Wolves fans thought that they would win.
Bro,
not even a draw, you know.
Yeah, once it went like 1-1, once Alvarez scored. It's like, I'm just waiting for that notification.
Yeah, like 3-1 full time, innit? Yeah, but
they got bumped though, car. Huang should have been sent off as well.
Yeah, he should have.
Huang should have been sent off. Listen, second yellow.
Officials have had a mare.
Second, that one there was like like you saw Huang, like literally you saw him like as soon as he made a challenge. Man, just lying down, just lying down on the floor. It was like,
second yellow.
Damn, man messed up the game.
Yeah, he got life. He got life.
And then went and scored. That Korean guy, you know how Pep would told it like in midweek in the presser, he was like, oh yeah, they got this player, that player, and the Korean guy as well. Yeah. And then the Korean guy is the one that goes scores the winner to win, you know.
That's crazy, fam.
It's crazy, fam. Yeah, it was a mad day. Yesterday was mad, results wise, but
wait, back to your second now, innit?
Second in the table now.
And not been playing convincingly.
But
points on the board.
Yeah. That's what stats people on Twitter like to throw around. So like, we've played 8 and we've won this.
They're third. Oh, Tottenham are second.
Sorry, Tottenham are second. We're equal on points, innit? And goal difference. Yeah. But yeah, again, I've not been convinced this season at all. But again, people would like to throw stats at me. I was like, I don't care, bro. Like, watch us play and tell me that you're convinced.
Yeah.
You can't. Like, we've not been playing well. We have been getting the results, but we've not been playing well, and that's not going to last our whole season.
I think, like you're saying, the next game, there needs to be performance because there's no way you can win without a good performance.
It's impossible.
So, do you get what I'm saying? So that even for a win or a draw, there has to be a good performance.
Do you get what I'm saying? So for sure.
Next week definitely that'll be a mad game still. I think everyone's gonna be locked into that one.
You have to be, bro. You have to.
Watch it be like Saturday 3 o'clock kickoff with everyone else. So I don't even know what time it is, but
we got a late kickoff. Can you imagine? Yeah.
You know how the league's been this year. Like
it's mad.
It's been crazy. Like the big games are just
Arsenal, Tottenham were at 2.
There was another game this season, I think, another big game that wasn't thing, but
I don't know about a big game, but it was like the day after, the Sunday. No, was it Sunday?
it might have
Today even. There's only one game today.
Yeah.
Forest and whoever. I was like, what? Super Sunday and you got one game and it's like no one that's really going to watch it.
crazy.
It don't make no sense, bro.
Crazy.
But I think next week, we got the late kickoff. Or 5 o'clock kickoff. So
Alright, cool.
we'll see, man.
Cool.
P,
I think you should go next still.
Yeah.
You got a lot to say.
yeah, trust me.
P, just getting on fire.
Oh shit. What's going on?
Hey, what's your bank details again?
Hey, listen. You can give you 50 now.
I stand what I stand on.
A quick Klarna. £10.
That's £10. It's 3 months, man. It's very free.
That's crazy.
Very free.
That's a quick class. Yeah, what's going on, man?
So yes, we lost 1-0 to Crystal Palace at home. I know I'm gutted. I put
sad, fam.
yeah. So for my predictions, you'll see what my predictions were, and I'll explain why. What my predictions were.
Yeah.
But yeah, we lost 1-0 at home. As you can see, Old Trafford, once that unbeaten record was done, now we're not a fortress anymore. So it's a bit, unfortunate.
Oh, what, Brighton?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Brighton beat it. So it's a bit unfortunate. We won in the game with.
Oh, you won midweek.
Yeah, we won the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, won in Carabao
we did win
Cup
the Carabao Cup.
Convincingly too.
Yeah, you could say that.
convincing.
We controlled the game majority of the game. I do agree. Crystal Palace still had chances though in that game that could have still damaged us. But yes, we did win 1-0. But I thought lightning doesn't strike twice in one place. I knew in somewhere in my heart we weren't gonna win. Only because
You with those 2 games, just winning only one
I
of
was
them.
only winning one because United doesn't have consistency. If you looked at this season, we've won, loss, one, loss. One, there's no consistency, so you don't really know what you're getting with each game.
I thought you would have won yesterday, though.
So did I, but I just knew.
But I thought the performance would have been whack, but you would have got a result. Like you would have got over the line.
For the last half, we were knocking on their door. Like we was controlling the game. We were literally, it was wave after wave after wave after wave.
Palace didn't play well.
But they didn't. But they were defending like their lives depended on it. That was just they were as a unit as a team. But there was
left it too late.
Yeah, I guess so. Innit? There was no really like every time we were attacking, there was either a defender there, or there was either someone throwing their body on the way, or it just wasn't on target. Do you know what I mean? So like I think we had 19 shots. 4 were on target, 3 were off target. Crystal Palace, I think, had 8. 2 of them were on target. Do you know what I mean? I think we had 2 clear chances. They had 1. Clearly, they got the goal.
Play better.
Do you know what I mean? Literally, we had possession. We was doing everything we needed to do, but there was just no chemistry on the field.
Yeah.
I just blame everyone. I knew
no individual, no.
I just blame everyone.
Who do you think was the worst?
I feel like Rashford should have been benched, like I said before, in the last week. Because when I said put Garnacho on, he played in Carabao Cup and he scored.
That was like we were saying outside.
Do you know what I mean?
Changed Palace.
You know what I mean? So, but even though it was a second team Palace, but you could see when they put their first strongest team on, it clearly wasn't good enough for us. Like it was good enough for us because we couldn't get through. Do you know what I mean? I think Rashford should have been benched. Do you know what I mean?
I think he should just start on the right. Let Garnacho play on the left.
But
and start on the right.
But he's not effective. He's okay, but I feel like on the left hand side you get the best out of him.
I don't know. I don't know what you guys do with Rashford.
Yeah, when you move a player to the right, and instead of going to 90, it goes to 82.
The rating goes down. The thing with Rashford, I don't know. I don't know what you guys do with Rashford.
I think Rashford,
his best position's on the left. He's just playing horrible.
He's playing whack.
I think you bench him.
That's all it is, fam.
It just gives to Sancho's point even more. Regardless of what any certain players do, they play week in and week out.
You think he's chatting about Rashford though?
I think he's talking about everyone.
I think it's everyone.
I think he's talking about everyone. Yeah. I think he's chatting about everyone. Because remember when we played Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup, I would say 80% of that team was non-first team players.
Yeah, you had like Hannibal playing.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? And we had like Gore coming on. We had a lot. We had who else?
Yeah, but that's what you do in them type of games anyway. Like you give the youth a try.
Yeah, but
your first string players will get.
But them players looked hungry. When Garnacho lost the ball, man got up and started running for it.
Yeah,
Hannibal, Palestar. What's his name? I think Palestar. Palestri. Sorry. Palestri. His attacking threat isn't that great yet, but his movement and him reading the game, I like.
Yeah.
He understands the gaffer and what the gaffer wants from him. Do you know what I mean? But on that right side, we're weak as well. Like, that right side is definitely weak. As you can see, we're trying to attack from the left.
Yeah.
Everyone can see that.
Yeah.
I feel like our strikers getting scraps, no delivery.
Yeah. I agree. It's feeding off scraps.
Every time he's had a chance on goal, though, it's been on target. He's scored, but it's maybe been off. It's been off by bounds, or it's been offside, or do you know what I mean? He's an attacking threat. It's just that I don't think United have had a 9 for so long. They don't know how to. They haven't had a 9 for so long. Martial's always injured. We have to make Rashford a 9 when we have a chance. If we do get a 9 there, they can't run because they're 38 out of their prime. Or, do you know what I mean? Like, what? Cavani.
Just for Ten Hag to coach, though, innit? Ten Hag needs to coach that kind of chemistry. I feel like you guys were trying, because I saw what you lot were trying to do is trying to make like diagonal runs. Everyone runs away from Rashford, so Rashford can isolate the fullback to thing. But then Rashford don't take his man on.
Yeah, he's stopping a lot.
Just stop, pass the ball back, doing a lot of ineffective stuff. And then if he tries to run, it's when he shouldn't be running with the ball. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like he's playing so bad.
Low IQ.
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? There's like, what can you do? Like, he's playing that bad.
I think that team needs to. I think everyone needs a chance. I think everyone needs a chance. I think everybody should get the chance to play. No one is playing great. No one, in my opinion, is a starter like every week guaranteed, because everyone plays whack. Do you know what I mean? Like, even Amrabat in Carabao Cup, he was amazing. He was everywhere. But look,
this game was a tough game for him.
It was a tough game for him playing that left back. Do you know what I mean? Like, even though
played left back.
He played left back.
He played there midweek against Palace, like the inverted kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, this game.
He's more of a holding midfielder. You can see that he hasn't got the legs. He hasn't got the legs to be in a fullback. Do you know what I mean? Especially when we're playing a 3 at the back.
Because Reguilon is injured.
Yeah. Shaw's injured. Reguilon's injured.
You dropping like flies.
We are like literally like Martinez is injured as a big. He's out
2-3 months.
Out to December.
2-3 months.
He's out to December.
He wasn't playing well though. Anyway,
he said he aggravated his. He said he was playing through against Brighton and Bayern Munich.
He injured it at Arsenal.
Yeah, he injured it at Arsenal. That's why he came off. And then
tried to write off someone, injured himself. Sad, fam.
So yeah, he injured himself, mate. He aggravated it. So obviously Brighton, he played with it. Played with Bayern Munich, and then in the next, the gaffer was like, he's like, I can't gaff. So, do you know what I mean? So right now, United are just all about the place.
It's all about the what?
They're all about the place. They're like a roller coaster.
I don't know.
Ten Hag safe.
So Ten Hag, like he was gonna say,
he's still safe.
I think so as well. Yeah,
I think he's safe. I don't think they're gonna.
It's mitigating circumstances. Like, this is a lot of injuries, a lot of whatever. I think Mount played all right.
I think Mount played good. Delort played good. Amrabat played good, and Casemiro.
I think not enough though.
It's not enough.
Players.
I think harsh on Højlund, but I don't. He needs.
It's not his fault, man.
Yeah,
the thing is, he actually looks all right. He looks like a decent player.
Like Jackson Martinez.
He's better than Jackson Martinez.
Is it? No, Nicholas Jackson. Sorry, Nicholas Jackson. That's what I meant to say.
He said they're both on the same level.
No, I think what it is, like I was saying outside to PJ, I think what it is, they're using him to like hold up the ball, fight with defenders, like that hold up kind of play thing. So it kind of then takes him away from being in the box. So when he is, because like I say, he is getting chances, like it's unlucky with certain things, but that's when he's in the box.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying? But when he's like having to arrive in the box or whatnot, it may be, you know what I mean, he's not being able to get into the positions that the centre forward, because he's doing too much of holding up. And you know what I'm saying, where I think he can be more effective if he's a bit further up. But then that's United keeping the ball, retaining it, so that they can move as a team up to then get closer to him to support. Because sometimes it feels like you may hit the ball long and then let him fight and then try win a knockdown or whatnot. Sometimes, but when you're trying to play through the lines, like against Palace on the weekend, you lot struggle to kind of play and break teams down. So then you try to go a bit more direct, but then you're not close enough to him to actually allow him. Do you know what I'm saying?
When we're playing counter-attacking football, you get the most out of him.
That's the only time that I think you guys
get the best out of him, because he knocks the ball down, someone has it. Bruno, he's already on he's already gone to goal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's why I look at Ten Hag as like,
But
they need to coach better.
Yeah,
On the ball.
but as a team, because if you have Højlund doing the robust thing up top and holding players and whatever, and doing a false 9 thing or whatever, yeah, you got if you're gonna do that, you need 2 wingers that are on it and a 10 that's on it or in and around that. But you ain't got a right winger. Rashford's playing whack. And I don't know who your 10 is. Bruno, I'm guessing, or Mount, or whoever's like off him in the midfield. But I don't know, that's not really working out, to be honest. But again, it's like, what else can you do? You've got so many injuries.
Yeah.
You got players off-field stuff, can't play or whatever. Obviously, Anthony's back in training now, isn't it? But so I don't know. It's weird. I think you lot are just in a weird patch. And I did say to you lot, not you, like United fans, that it will get worse before it gets better. So when you think last year was bad, I was like, it's gonna get worse.
Well, last year weren't bad.
It weren't bad, but because you're just looking at the end. You're looking at, because we capitulated, so it made it seem like it was closer between second and third when it shouldn't have been really, but that's our bad. But if you're looking at yourselves, it's not looking good.
Why wasn't it bad? We got into 2 finals out of possibly 3. We only won 1. We had a crap team, but do you know what I mean? We was unbeaten in the league for maybe like 2 months. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, from like January to like Feb, March, when like Rashford was going crazy, that's when you was at your best. But a season's 8 months. You can't just be flying for 2 months.
No, but I said to you, we got into two finals out of 3. So that shows you we had a good season.
But you won the Mickey Mouse Cup. No one wanted that cup. Our United fans, you didn't want that cup.
Oh, we didn't want it.
Out of the run-ins that you lot were in, that was the last cup that you really wanted to win. But because it was there and you were the better team, obviously, why would you not win that cup? But I'm just saying, you're gonna get worse, is what I'm saying. Like, you wasn't gonna progress from last season. You was gonna get worse this season. I don't know where you lot are gonna finish this year. I don't see you lot in the top 4 at all. And next year, I don't know. I think Ten Hag's not safe. That's my opinion, innit? So
you said by what, December, January, there's a
he could be gone, yeah, 100%. Again, I don't know when he's playing Liverpool or City, but if you hold pause another 5+ goals, home or away, it don't even matter.
I think we have a stronger midfield.
It's gonna look crazy. You're gonna what?
We have a stronger midfield. I don't think that's gonna happen this season.
You think you're strong in midfield?
Yeah, we have a stronger. I didn't say we're strong. We have a stronger midfield
compared to what last season.
Yeah, so I feel like
if everyone's fit,
if Reguilon, Martinez, Varane, I'd say Wan-Bissaka over the lot. Then you have Amrabat and Casemiro and Bruno. I feel like that is a solid. That's good enough. I think Amrabat is definitely someone we were missing. I think once he's integrated into the team that we need. I feel like he's someone who can allow Casemiro, because I think Casemiro is doing a job he's never was asked to do at Real Madrid. He has to attack a lot more and be a more attacking threat than he was at Real Madrid. At Real Madrid, he didn't have to do that. At Real Madrid, he had Modric and he had Cruz, so he's always at the back of them, clearing up, doing what he has to do. Where I feel like at United, he's attacking a lot more of his career. Like, this is the most he's ever scored in his career. So I think he has a sight for space. He can create space for himself where he can score. He's an attacking threat. So I feel like you need Amrabat behind him. Do you know what I mean? To allow that freedom. I feel like once Amrabat's in the squad with Casemiro, or maybe Casemiro and Mount, I think it will work.
It doesn't move me. But you've got
get back into top 4, to get into top.
No, to have a solid. I feel like
game against them. A one-off game you're talking about. Yeah. But you've got City at the end of October, 29th. So in a month's time.
Yeah, but like I said, that game is going to be difficult because at the end of the day, we're not going to have no left back.
You're at home as well.
We're going to have no left back. Maybe Reguilon probably might be back, but he might not be at his fullest. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, that midfield it's old, brother. It's old. You got Casemiro, Eriksen, Bruno, who's depending on his day if he's going to run or not. Do you know what I mean? Mason, if Mason stays fit until then, because you don't know, with that injury, he's been injured twice now since he's been at United.
Is it twice?
Yeah, he's been, because he's been injured twice. I think he got injured in pre-season, or just at the end of pre-season, and then he got injured again. So,
damn.
Now your next 2 league games are Brentford and Sheffield United.
Brentford at home.
United are at home against Brentford, yeah.
And then away to
Sheffield United.
Should be.
So you need to pick up 6 points because your next league game after that is against City, and then Newcastle. So
Yeah, this was the start of that run that should have been basically to get like 9 points on the
board. Drop it like flies, man. Right. Drop it like flies, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. Again, I've said I don't think he's safe, but I think it'll be foolish if United let go of Ten Hag now. Because what's the point?
Yeah, it needs to work.
What's the point? Because I don't know who else is out there that's going to take this job, and then again you're back to square one. It's back to spending money on new players, trying to get rid of. Yeah, it's a whole new. It's like there's no point. So like I said, I think United fans just need to just realize that you could finish 7th, 6th, and just kind of just.
I don't think that low.
You don't think you could possibly finish 6th?
Where do you think you finish?
I'm saying top 4. I'm beating it with my chest.
No, you want to finish top 4.
No, we are going to finish top 4.
Okay. No, that's fine. I'm not going to argue with that.
Okay, top 4. 110%. What did you say? What did he say? It takes 8 months.
A season.
Takes 8 months in the season. A lot can happen, bruv.
That is true.
This week you nearly had 7 injuries. But you didn't. Anything can happen, fam.
You still have injuries.
Do you know what I mean? But you didn't have 7 though. At the beginning of the season, you had beginning of the week, you had 7. By the end of the week, you only had 3. Do you know what I mean? So masterclass, you said, innit? Do you know what I mean? So anything can happen.
Different between Arteta and Ten Hag, isn't it? But
he did better in his first season than Arteta though.
Who did?
No, Ten Hag.
How?
He got higher in the league.
Arteta got FA Cup.
So didn't win silverware.
That was Arteta got FA Cup.
Yeah, but
that was his first full season though.
No, he was not in his first full season. That's not what he said. Arteta, when he first joined Arsenal, won the FA Cup
in his first season.
Ten Hag had the first.
But he had in his first season, he won silverware too.
What did he win?
Carabao Cup.
Yeah, we won FA Cup.
But
there's no comparison.
He got higher in the league as well.
Yeah.
So he had the best season.
No, that's fine. Like, okay.
So I don't.
Can I? In the last say. The thing is with United, and I was thinking about this yesterday. Yeah, I think you're papering over cracks. Because like you keep saying, yeah, we finished 2nd, or we won this trophy, or that trophy, whatever. But that can only last for so long. Because again, like I just said, you're papering over cracks. Because you're worse off now. So all these, the Chicken Chow Mein Cup that no one rates, and finishing 3rd and however many points off, whatever. Like, yeah, those are little like small victories that you can take home with you. Cool, that's fair enough, innit? But you have deeper problems within that club.
Yeah.
Like, we went through the trenches, bro. We finished 8th 2 years in a row. And look where we are now. We went 8th, 5th, challenging, finishing 2nd. So there's progression there, but you have to go through the trenches. And I don't think United as a club are willing to do that. It's like you're willing to just get by and we'll figure it out. Like, don't take the paint off the wall, just plaster it up, we'll go again. That's what I feel like United are doing right now, and I just don't see why.
So, but do you feel like that's the managers?
No, that's why I said club. I never mentioned that. That's why I said club.
You said club. So I'm asking, like, within the club, who, like, do you think it's managers? Like, what do you think? It's the hierarchy? Like,
it's everything. It's your club as a whole. It's your owners, it's your managers, it's your players, it's everything, bro. It's not just one thing. Because your owners and how your club is run is a complete shambles. But because you had Fergie and you were winning, it was okay. It was fine because you were winning big trophies and you were competing.
Yeah, he did the best he could. Fergie did the best he could.
He did miracles.
No, but at the end, towards the end, you could see like the Glazers, like when we saw Ronaldo and what we brought in. Do you know what I mean? As the years was going on, like the best buy he had was Van Persie and Valencia.
Is that Van Persie's? Was that Ferguson's last signing?
His last signing was Zaha.
Yes, it was. It was Zaha. Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
They signed in both same season.
Yeah.
What? Okay, so.
But yeah, that transfer window.
Yeah, that last transfer window.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Valencia and Van Persie were the last to test the time. Those were the only ones, I think. What else? Did he get Michael Owen?
Did Fergie get Owen?
Yeah, he got Michael Owen. Yeah, he got Michael Owen. But you know what I mean?
But then they've been spending though.
Yeah, no, the problem isn't spending. It's where you're spending it. And when managers are asking for certain players who might be cheaper but might not have the name you want to sell shirts or bring in advertisement, that's not what you should do. So like Ten Hag wanted Xavi Simons or Simone's or whatever his name is, but then they went for Mason Mount instead.
Yeah.
And gave him the 7. Yeah. And he's English. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So
yeah, I don't blame Ten Hag for that.
No, I know what I'm saying. Like, it's just
from what you're telling me, I can't blame Ten Hag for that.
Things like that, like Xavi Simons would have been cheaper. First of all, his release clause was like 40 mil, so he would have saved money on there, type of thing.
But is he better player than Mason Mount?
He's a better player than Mason Mount. Obviously, Mason Mount is proven.
Technically, I think he is.
I think he's a better baller, technically, but he's primarily proven. But my thing is, it's not even about being a better baller right now individually. It's about being a team.
That's what you need right now.
Yeah, it's about a team. We need a unity.
But you needed Mason Mount.
No, really.
Not really.
You needed a midfielder.
Yeah, but we didn't need Mason Mount. We needed a midfielder.
Like Mason Mount.
Yeah, but we didn't need Mason.
Yeah.
We needed a midfielder.
Do you know what I think? You don't have Paul like you think you have Paul.
Ten Hag doesn't have Paul. United doesn't have
United. I think United.
He admitted it. He said a lot of players he approached. He said didn't believe in the project. But obviously from the last year, what can you say? It's real.
No, I hear it. I understand it. That's sad, fam.
That's
crazy.
Who admitted that?
Ten Hag
reminds me of Brendan Rodgers. That's why I'm laughing.
That's crazy.
He said a lot of people.
I said Ten Hag didn't have Paul.
Brendan side when Brendan Rodgers he asked Gerrard to go speak to Tony Cruz to ask him to join Liverpool.
Tony Cruz don't even know who Brendan Rodgers is.
Tony Cruz was like, Gerrard, I respect you, but don't piss me off. Don't piss me off.
Yo, that's crazy. But I said Ten Hag don't have no pool, man. He just goes to Ajax players or whoever's played in that league.
Because you lot like. Not like I'm not even saying this here to like try and get points on you, but like you've lost like a lot of targets that you've wanted like from Liverpool. Like we've gotten a few targets off you that you wanted, like Gakpo, Nunes. I think there was someone else.
Yeah, but you outbidded us.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, like we were. Alright, we want this. We're gonna like go and get this player, and those are players that I think Ten Hag and even I think Ragnick as well.
Yeah,
recommended. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Recommended. So
like, even let's talk about him, Ragnick, the consultant role. Yeah, the consultant role.
This might be on Ten Hag though.
He was honest. Yeah. Man said we needed open heart surgery.
But wasn't it Ten Hag that was basically like, I can't work with this guy?
No. But I think once he opened his mouth and said that about United, I think he was already through the door.
You think so?
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, of course.
That opened the door.
No, because if Ten Hag goes, no, I want this guy by my side.
Yeah, but if the hierarchies don't want you, he's like, what do you want to do? Fight my owners?
Nah, but yeah, if you're like, this is my guy, like I need this guy to do the job. Because basically now it's left from Ten Hag and whoever, was it Richard Arnold or whatever, to think. Whereas you would actually have a football man who Ragnick recommended good. It's not like he's recommending crap players. He's recommending good players. You know what I'm saying? True. Good level players that had you got them, you would be on. Because I think he even recommended, I think Szoboszlai at one point. As I say, Nunes, Gakpo. Now just imagine if United had them level ballers, you wouldn't have to suffer Rashford, let's say, on the left wing. Do you get what I'm saying?
When they spent the 80 mil on Harry Maguire, Oli wanted 6 mil for Haaland. They said no.
Yeah, said no.
Yeah.
Haaland, that's even another. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
crazy.
So that's what I'm saying. Is like there's like it's been recommended and thing. I just think that it's Ten Hag that was like, I'm not working with this guy.
Nah, I don't.
And that's why. That's why
that doesn't make sense because
it doesn't. That's the reports.
They hadn't even picked a manager yet.
Huh?
They hadn't even picked a manager yet.
No, when they let him go, because it was obviously they were chatting to like obviously
they let him go at the end of the season. He was the caretaker manager to the end of the season. Yeah. He hadn't even picked a manager.
But he had a consultancy role.
Yeah, but when he had the interview saying that they needed open heart surgery, that consultant role got torn up and thrown in the bin, bro.
Yeah, but that was a while after.
No, I think as soon as that was said, bro, you know, a headline.
No, I'm saying from when he was told that he was going to have the consultancy role after.
Yeah.
That was before then. So then the open heart surgery, whatever. There was time. So obviously United, they're going to be getting the process together of obviously trying to find another manager. Like even if they're looking, and obviously when you're having the talks, you're going to talk about, we want you to work within like this structure. We're going to have this person in place and whatnot. And from the reports that I saw was that basically Ten Hag was like, I need to have the say on my players. That's why Ten Hag then gets an Anthony for like 85 million, because no one is gonna go yes to that. Do you know what I'm saying? No one is gonna go, yeah, okay, 85 million on thing.
Yeah.
50, even Mount for 50 something million, your sporting director is gonna try and think. But whereas now, if it's, I don't know if it's Richard Arnold or Murtaugh or whoever it is in your club that's dealing with deals, if the manager's saying, all right, cool, we want this player, all right, cool, I'm gonna go and get you this player, because you tried to get Anthony earlier on in the window, stalled on it, and then ended up having to pay more to get, but that's because Ten Hag was adamant that this is the player that we need. Do you get what I'm saying? So the manager now has more of a say, whereas now if you got a sporting director, they're gonna be like, nah, that doesn't make sense. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna go with this alternative option because it makes more sense financially and risk and whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a second opinion. But Ten Hag, I think he's got more of like the final say. So he's more liable for if things go bad because he's the one that's more in charge, I would say. I think he's probably got more authority than probably other managers have had in the past, more than I'd say LVG or Jose. That's why Jose, I think, was beefing with them in terms of not getting the players that he wanted. Like, I think Ten Hag, they've backed Ten Hag. It's Ten Hag to now show and prove, and he ain't proving it at the moment. That's what I think.
Nah, I don't think he's got control. If that was the case, why didn't he get Simmons? He wanted Simmons over Mason.
But you can't.
That's my point. If he has so much control and so much power, when he wanted Simmons, why didn't he get him? And even my head.
No, but basically, PSG activated their buyback clause. So as soon as you was interested, they activated it. So you can't get Simmons because they got first.
Yeah, they got first.
You couldn't get Simmons.
Before they came for the buyback clause, he was interested in coming.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But as soon as you have expressed your interest,
but it's up to him to accept the release.
Oh, it's not up to Simmons.
No,
it's up to PSG.
Yeah,
it's a buyback clause.
If
but he has to accept to go. He can't just go. He has to accept to go to. You as a club might accept the buyback clause, but it's up to me as a player if I accept to go. You can't make me go if I don't want to go.
Okay, but PSG are better than Man United.
Yeah,
I hear it.
Yeah, so the player could just be like, it makes sense. I've been there. Like, that is my club anyway. Probably I'm just going out on loan to get this experience to obviously eventually
first team football.
to come back and get first team football. So obviously once you expressed it, buyback clause, that was it. So.
And I think he'll go back to PSG as well.
He's gone.
No, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone back?
No, that's what I'm saying. Once United showed their interest.
Oh, he went back to PSG. Sorry, I thought he was still in.
Said,
oh,
that
wow.
buyback clause coming back.
A little rumour was that apparently if Neymar was staying, he wasn't going to go. Apparently.
If Simmons
wouldn't go back if Neymar was there.
Why? Huh?
Apparently Neymar pissed off a lot of people there, bro. Even Mbappe had a party and didn't invite Neymar.
Well,
crazy.
PSG's a mess anyway, fam. Neymar's not having a good time out there in Saudi anyway, fam, as well. So,
but yeah, man.
Sorry, missed a penalty.
He missed the penalty. Yeah, he still ain't scored. It's crazy, fam.
No, he scored.
Has he?
Yeah, he scored.
Yeah,
I've seen him score enough goals in it. Sometimes he takes the piss. Like, really, like, you're taking a piss.
Walking the ball in type shit.
Yeah. No, you know what it's there for anyway, man. It's there for money, but
that bread
is what it is, fam.
I'll go 2 tax free.
Yeah. What's anything else to say on United, fam? You look a bit deflated.
No, I'm good. I'm good, brother. No, I'm not deflated.
man. Whoa, Liverpool anyway. Let's get into it, man.
Where'd you even begin?
2-1. I would say, just on the overview of the game, like, I just think, to be honest, I'm not like mad. Like, I can't even lie. I left that game and I feel like I learned more about this Liverpool team in this game than I think if there was like 11 versus 11 and we played. I think this game showed enough character, enough fire that I will say that we will be in and amongst that for the title, 100. Because I see in Klopp's eyes, I see in everyone. There's a raised level.
You're locked in.
Like, and it's like reminiscent of teams that have gone on like runs. And I think the way we lost, obviously, is a shit way to lose in terms of Matip, smashing it top corner.
Yeah, that was.
But I think from a morale standpoint, from Liverpool, we have to look at it like, obviously we done very well. Once going down to 10, once going down to 9, things not going our way. And I feel like we still, apart from Jota, I think once he came on, his head was hot. Jota was like, I'm fucking someone up, fam. Like, as soon as he came on. But I think apart from Jota, I think mentally they showed like not to get too petulant. You know what I'm saying? Like when the game's going against you, not to start doing reckless challenges and everyone's getting a yellow. We were getting yellows, but the ref was just yellow happy. But it's not like, oh, we're leaving a foot in, like, you know what I mean? Like of like being petulant, that type of thing. We still was professional. So I think that game morally, I think showed. But 2-1 loss at the end of the day. You don't get no points for at the end of the day losing. But
0.5. By the time you've lost, you got 0.5.
That's it, 0.5 points, yeah. 0.5 points. But yeah, that game, it was a mad game, full of incidents, full of madnesses.
Too many.
I think 11 versus 11, I think they had more of the ball, but I never really felt in any real trouble when they had it. And I think what I was surprised is how bad they defend transitions. Like once you think I remember I think for one of the chances Gakpo had where he took the first touch in the box, but he went onto his left foot, but it was behind him, so he was reaching to shoot with his left foot. I think that pass, that sequence, we done probably like 4 or 5 passes out of the back, and literally, obviously, once Szoboszlai, obviously, it's a mad pass to the other wing, but the spaces between Tottenham, once we beat that first press, which we done a couple times, I was surprised how open it was to then get into their backline, how easy it was to get the ball into Salah and Udogie then have the like one-on-one, and Diaz and Porro on the other side. I was kind of like, I didn't realize how once you beat that press, basically, I think. But so I think 11 versus 11, I think we had the chances. There was that double save that I think Vicario done. Robertson done the follow-up shot, but I can't remember who shot first. It might have been Gakpo, I'm not too sure. I can't remember. Someone shot first, but then Robertson followed up with like a volley. I think we were looking more threatening. The red card happens. The red card now, it's a tough one. It's a tough one, but I don't think it's a red card.
It's just someone's ankle, bro. What's going on?
No, but what it is?
What's going on?
Liverpool fans.
No. But hear what I'm saying.
You're trying to justify, man. His ankle went like this.
Let him land.
Hear what I'm saying.
Alright.
First of all, we can all agree, basically, Jones, the way he's gone for the ball, it's not in a manner to obviously stamp on man's ankle.
No, it wasn't malice.
There was no malice. There was no intent, basically. And he's not moving at a reckless speed where he's going for a tackle, and you know if he misses this tackle, it's going to be dangerous. It's not reckless, yeah. So it's literally just his studs roll on the top of the ball, which then hits, obviously, man in the ankle and his thing. So what I say, I understand if you're looking at it from that standpoint of the ball, from when obviously his foot comes off the ball onto a man's thing, cool, that's a red card. But if we're looking at it, there's no intention and it's not reckless. The only reason why I say that, because I liken it to if me and Marco now go out for a header and I jump and I use my elbows, accidentally hit him in the face. I don't intend to hit you in the face, but then should I not then get a red card, because regardless it's still resulted in dangerous play. But you wouldn't get that. It's just a collision, what happens in football. Do you get what I'm saying? But because this one looked as bad as it looked, I feel like that's what basically makes it a red card. Whereas, again, if we jump in for the ball and I accidentally elbow you, that's just what happens in football. I feel like what Jones done, it happens in football. You can't stop momentum once your studs roll off the ball. If your studs roll, that's what I said. And because he didn't have intent to do it, and I don't think he's going at a reckless speed, that's why I would say it's not a red card. Because I would just liken it to if you jump with your elbows.
Does it endanger the player?
Huh?
Does it endanger the player?
It does.
Red card.
But that's what I said. But if we jump now, that's what I'm saying. If we jump for a header and I use my elbows and I hit you,
any contact can endanger a player.
That's what I'm saying. So then would that not be a red card?
Not all contact can endanger a player.
No, not all contact. That's what I'm saying. My example.
Any contact can endanger
not any contact. Not any contact. But that contact, does it endanger the player?
Yeah, and so is my example of jumping with elbows.
Just like Casemiro last season when he did the slide tackle and his foot went over the ball.
Yeah, but he tackled. He meant like his tackle was a higher tackle.
Yeah, but he got the ball. It's just that the ball was wet and his foot went over it and got the player. But if it was a normal day,
but what I'm saying, it was a higher tackle than what Jones. What I'm saying is a higher tackle than Jones, because Jones is essentially at the lowest point because his foot comes off the ball, whereas Casemiro is tackled off the floor and then obviously off the ball and then gone up into thing. So that's why I think the difference.
It wasn't intentional because he knew.
I agree. It's not intentional.
He knew he was going to get the ball first, but it's just unlucky that the ball, his foot went over the ball, then either under.
Yeah. So what I think it is, that one is more reckless. That's what I'm saying. Jones's one, I think, is at the point of there isn't recklessness about it because he's not going in with the challenge of. He's not even really trying to tackle thing. He's literally just trying to get his foot over the ball to then protect it off Basuma. So it's at the lowest point. So that's why I'm like, it's not reckless, and obviously the intent isn't there. So that's why I'm saying I don't think it's a red card. However, if people want to say it's a red card, I understand, but I think it's just one of those things that happens in football. And that's why I say it's not a red card. That's why I liken it to.
So if his ankle rolled over and it bent, what would you have said then?
If whose ankle?
Basuma's.
It did roll over.
No, like completely. No, it rolled over but came back.
Like a fracture.
Like broke his foot.
Yeah.
I would still say it was accidental. It was one of the things.
It could still be accidental.
Something can be accidental and still like have a mad injury.
Yeah, true.
Like when Elliot got injured at Leeds and he was written off, it was completely accidental.
It was.
But like, so I'm not gonna then. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if he got sent off or not.
He did.
Yeah, he got sent off, but it wasn't a red card offence. It's just. It's just what happens.
It's unfortunate.
Do you know what I'm saying? Some of those things you just have to chalk it up. But that's my opinion. But if people want to say it's a red card,
cool. It could have gone either way.
Cool.
My only thing is though is that when Jones did make that tackle, he wasn't in control of the ball because he's knocked it forward. So it's like at that point he has to. Now it's a 50-50 basically.
Yeah, it's a 50-50.
And how it's ended up, that's probably. But I think if he has control on the ball and someone goes into tackle and then Jones does that, I don't think we're talking about this now. And I don't think there's a card given. But I think because Jones knocks it forward and now it's a 50 because now he's no longer in control of the ball, then that happens. It's like, you have to take that into consideration.
I agree. He's not in control of the ball. That's obviously why he's going into the challenge. But I'm looking at it from the perspective of from when he tackles to when the challenge is made. Whereas if you look at it from when his foot comes off the ball to then the challenge, I can understand. But if you've played ball, you know these are just, it's like the things of football that just, you know what I'm saying, just happen.
It's the steal shots that make it look worse.
And what I would say is, why the still shot of it on the VAR, the first thing that the referee sees is the leg breaking angle of that one. It's like already planting the seed. Like, this is the bit that you missed. Now we're gonna play in slow motion to make it look reckless.
Yeah, but you've already seen.
But you've already seen, so you already seen it. Cause obviously in normal time he thinks it's a yellow.
Right.
Cool. Anyway, obviously the main talking point of the whole thing, the offside. Mandem, what's your take on it before I even say anything? What's your take on it?
Yes. Yes. I didn't be by myself. I didn't want to be by myself.
I've been fighting people.
I didn't think it was offside in real time. In real time, I didn't think it was offside. And when they stopped it, before they even like checked VAR, well, they should have put the lines. They didn't. But I didn't need the lines. I thought it's close, but he's on. That's what I thought. And why they didn't put the lines, I don't know. I can't make excuses, bro. I'm sorry. That's all I can say. I'm sorry.
It was like, put the audio out. Put the audio out.
It's crazy. I don't understand. Like the whole offside. It don't make sense to me. I don't know if you lot remember, but 2 weeks ago when we played Everton, we had a goal disallowed. Martinelli's goal was disallowed because he was offside. But it's come off an Everton player.
No, that can be offside.
How? It's come
if someone if one of your players shoots or passes in the box and it deflects off an Everton player.
It wasn't a deflection. He made the tackle. The tackle was strong.
Yeah, even a tackle, because he's not in control of the ball. No, basically you have to be, if the player is in control and then does a motion, basically then that doesn't count. So I remember there was a goal when Liverpool, like years ago, when Liverpool played United, and Nani is at Anfield, and Nani does that backward header straight back into the box, and then Dirk Kuyt scores a header. It's literally that one there. You can say that one wasn't ruled off for offside, but Kuyt was offside essentially. But that's because Nani's done the action. Yeah, he's done that control, and he could have got the ball away. Yeah. It's his misdirection.
I don't know.
But if it's like deflected, or it's like I'm tackling you, if I'm not in control, then it doesn't count. It has to then
fair enough.
To the next phase.
But yeah, back to the Liverpool game. I don't think it was offside. I thought it was crazy. I don't know what type of communication or miss.
Did you see the thing that the PGMO or PGMOL,
the statement?
Yeah, the statement they put out.
Human error, like always.
They said it was a miscommunication. They thought that the ref gave it a goal. they thought the ref gave it a goal, so they just checking to maybe see if it was offside. They saw it was onside, so they said, "Yeah, your decision is correct."
Them statements just make it worse, bro. Like, just shut up.
Nah, they needed to say something. They had to say something. So they thought
the ref gave a goal.
So they thought all the people in the VAR studio thought the ref gave a goal. Everyone that's watching the game thought the ref gave a goal. But then let's just already say that's already suspicious. How let's just say there's like 4 people in the studio. How can all 4 of you miss that they've blown up for thing? Because you're watching the game like we're watching the game, so we know it's given offside. So for all 4 of you to all think that it was onside is like that's already suspicious. So now you've now gone and checked. So that's why they said, I think they didn't do the lines, because whenever they done it, obviously they think, so it's just to make sure that it wasn't offside. So then they gone, yep, correct decision, ref. So then the refs played on, but they said once the ball was played, they can't bring it back. Essentially, that's the rule or something.
God damn.
I just want to say that don't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense, and I think it's a complete joke.
I think they're just trying. To be honest, I think they're just lying. It's a cover-up. They're lying. They're lying.
Man City lost, so Liverpool had to lose too.
Bruv, I'm telling you, whenever there's something always funny, bruv. I'm telling you, when City lose, something funny is gonna happen to their rivals, bro. I'm telling you, it's like this weird Judge effect, like. That game, I can't lie. For me personally, it was like, it just felt like we was against it. Like, we was against 12 people, 12 plus 4 in the studio, so 16 people we was against, boss man. That is the most insane thing I've ever heard. Now, last season, it was Saka standing in a position that only VAR couldn't, like, he was standing on the only point where VAR couldn't get Saka for Gabriel's goal last season against Liverpool. That's one of the most unbelievable things I ever seen in my life. So this season they said, no, we're gonna go above and beyond that.
Outrageous.
We're just not even gonna draw the lines.
It's out of control. It's out of control.
What's man?
Outrageous.
That one there,
we should uproar.
That one was too much. I think the league needs to, like, obviously have a proper chat, because obviously, like we say with the Man City game, we're seeing with all the games, the refereeing standard is so bad. But that one there, it was like I'm literally watching corruption in real time. That's literally what I'm thinking. Because I'm like, how can you not draw the lines? Where are the lines? Where are the lines? Where are the lines? I don't even want an audio recording, because I think they're just going to make one up. I need to see the CCTV footage of them in the studio, all coming together, all missing the goal. I need the audio and the video, so then I can say they all missed the goal, and then they can be like, all right, cool, we missed the goal. Yep. Correct decision, whatever. We need to see that. We need to see them saying it. Like, not even just audio. We need the CCTV. Cause now I think all they done is just rest them for the everyone that was on the VAR team. I think
they just weren't doing next week.
They won't play next week.
Yeah, that's all it is.
They get a 1 week vacation, 1 week off. You get 1 week off.
Yeah, with pay. It's crazy, fam.
Bruh, that was insane.
I'm in the wrong business, bro. I should do VAR, fam.
Bruh, I need to find out how to be a referee, fam.
A lot of license.
Yeah, trust me. Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah. Big man thing. But yeah,
that's mad.
But that is insane. And that one there puts us 1-0 up.
Don't the referees, like, can they go check it themselves?
What?
The decisions or whatever? Because obviously VAR are telling them.
No, but VAR is agreeing with his decision.
Oh, it's a goal.
Yeah, so they're just saying, yeah, you've made the correct decision.
Oh, fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? Play on type thing. But what I will also say, why I think is a lie is because, or why I think is weird with, like, their statement, because Man United, like, when Man United played Brighton, remember the full time, finished at full time, the game's done, but then brought it back for a penalty after full time whistle. But for some reason, once the ball was played in motion of Liverpool, that's it. There's no do-over. There's no, we made a mistake. bring it back for VAR. Oh, let's take our time, because the VAR decision was made like in 20
No, that
seconds.
was an extra time. We had extra time.
No. The game was done. Your game, it was full time. The ref blew full time. VAR then said, we made a mistake. We need to retake that penalty. After the game is over.
Maybe they did that. Maybe they did that, and then after
That's
that,
crazy.
they decided to go against it.
Don't you remember that?
Yeah. I forgot about that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. So that again, it contradicts their statement. It doesn't even make sense what they're saying. That's what their lies don't even make any sense.
You blew for full time.
Full time.
Actually, wait.
Hold on. Actually, in the studio.
Yeah.
I think. Sorry, guys. My stream was behind. You know what was there? The stream was from Indonesia, and like, you know what was there? Like, doesn't make no sense whatsoever. But for Liverpool, I think the injustice that Liverpool fans we feel. I think. And this is my conspiracy theory, I'll say. I think
You've had a few.
yeah, but this is my conspiracy theory. Last season, Tottenham, when we won 4-3, you know, when Klopp ran up to the linesman, shouted in his face, like thing. I feel from that game, Klopp has basically put a target on Liverpool's back, because I think, you know, they've gone like, they need to humble themselves, because you know when you do something to a referee, you know, like down the line,
Oh, yeah, of course.
he's gonna even it out, whether you like it or not. He's gonna even it out.
Because the officials, like, they're all friends as well.
So imagine now, I think that guy that we shouted at was when McAllister got the first red card, I think, against Bournemouth this season. It was so, VAR said it's okay. It was such a bad decision that everyone said it was a bad decision, they had to rescind it. So obviously now we had the Newcastle game. It basically feels like games this season, it's one set of rules for us and it's another set of rules for other teams. So like, if I give an instance, like yellow cards, like asking for yellows essentially, yeah. The first game of the season against Chelsea, McAllister's on the floor, he gets fouled, he asks the ref for a yellow card, like for whoever's fouled him. He gets a yellow card for saying it's a yellow card. But we see it multiple times throughout like multiple games this season. No matter who it is, everyone goes up to the ref, yellow card, no one is getting yellow carded. Van Dijk got an extra game suspension for berating the referees and all of that. I've seen countless times people telling the refs to F off, whatever. Nothing is happening to anyone else. It's like it feels like it's a different set of rules. Trent against Newcastle, he gets fouled, pushed to the side, he throws the ball out he gets fouled. It should have been a foul to Trent. Then like they're trying to take a quick throw in, so he throws the ball back on the pitch. The ref gives him a yellow card. But when I'm seeing other teams do this, the same rules aren't implemented. So that's why I think that how we feel hard done.
I don't think.
I'm saying no. What I'm saying
This is your theory. Fair enough. This
is my theory.
Yeah, this is your theory.
So I think now this decision that they've done, obviously with the Luis Diaz, for me, it's one too many now. Like you guys are taking a piss. Like, because even we could think, alright, cool, it's a conspiracy theory, but this one here, there's no one that's ever. I can't remember that ever happening with VAR where they've gone, we just miscommunicated. In a big game, it's like every big game we have this season, Chelsea away, we could have had a penalty, whatever. Like it always feels like certain crucial decisions are going against us. But then now the maddest performances against us it's like, that's why we're just gonna feel like hard done by, because it's like we feel like these little things. But then now this Luis Diaz goal, I don't know how you can explain it. Like that one there, I don't know how you can explain it. But after that, I still think we had chances. Obviously, we got the goal. Gakpo with a good finish. Well, they got their son goal first, which I think was the only, good incisive play they really played it behind. Gomez was a good running behind. Maddison was pulling the strings. He was moving.
Yeah, Maddison played well.
He's
played really well.
And then played it through, squared it. Son 1-0. Then I think obviously red card, 1-1, Gakpo. That's the only thing I really worry about is the Gakpo injury, because apparently he left in like a knee brace. So
yeah, because after he scored,
he went down,
like twisted his knee or something.
Yeah, it don't look good. So
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Sure. I'm obviously hoping the best for him, but he didn't play bad, but he didn't really do too much. But still got his goal, so can't complain.
He always scoring, bro.
And that's what we just need. We need gunmen like that. Hit the Jotters. They always come on. They always like find a way to just get goals regardless. You know what I'm saying? 1-1. But yeah, we're going 1-1. Diaz has a huge chance to make it 2-1. Great ball by Salah through the lines. I don't know why Diaz is sliding on the floor. I know he's trying to do that Chelsea finish again like he done at the beginning of the season. But there's no reason to slide on the floor. Literally, you could just have ran normally, took a touch and shot, and you would have scored. I don't see the reason of sliding.
Rush of blood.
Yeah, do you know what one's there? I think he was just trying to replicate it. And yeah, but we should have gone 2-1 up into half time. But going 1-1, we're like, all right, cool, you know, whatnot. And I think with 10 men, I think we still played well. Like they were also keeping the ball, but they weren't really incisive. They weren't incisive. They weren't really doing nothing too much. The ball was getting out to Kulusevski. He might cut in, but he might chip it back post. But we're gonna, you know, we're gonna win that more times than not. They weren't really doing anything too much. I think they had a period of thing where once they scored, I think Richarlison hit the post. And then Son had the shot that Alisson had to save over the bar. In that period, I think Maddison had that left foot curler that Alisson done a good save as well. Yeah. I think in that period, that was probably the most threatening period. But I would say I was a bit disappointed in Tottenham. I thought Tottenham was going to like work us and like pause, but stretch the team more. Do you know what I mean? And then like work the spaces for the openings. But I think we done well and still carried a threat with 10 men. But once it goes to 9 men, obviously, that's the game done. You know, that's the game done.
Just take a point. And,
it was like take a point. Like literally was like, I was thinking in my head, you know, all right, cool, it's still a good point away. With the circumstances and whatnot. But Matip will always be Matip. I don't give a damn. That guy is whack. This is why I keep saying we need to sell this guy, fam. It doesn't matter. He had a great game.
Loyal soldier.
But I don't give a damn.
That's unlucky, man.
No, it's not unlucky.
That's Maguire.
It's not. Nah, you better, man. Yeah, but no, do you know what? That might be a shout still.
That's Maguire.
He's our Maguire.
That's Maguire. Maguire's a great
He was cold
footballer.
at West Ham though. Like he had Antonio in his pocket. Like Matip played well at West Ham.
West Ham, they still had chances, bro.
Yeah.
And there was
West Ham are always gonna have chance. West Ham are a good side.
Yes, but you're saying that he was in the pocket. Antonio had one where he was running off him to score. Like
no, but I'm saying overall in the game, Matip had Antonio in his pocket. Overall, for 90 minutes.
The first half. There's none of that. Like literally, Antonio should have scored off a run off Matip. It was that wide header that he done.
Just missed it.
Yeah, where he should have scored.
Yeah.
The second half,
Aero Jules, like Matip won all of them.
The second half, the team played better. We didn't then start
on a one-on-one.
Yeah,
Matip
but the
always
team
won.
played better. Yeah. So Matip has less to do against Antonio. Antonio has more to do. He's got to cover more, hold the ball up better because his team are going to be further because they're going to drop deeper and deeper.
But he couldn't even do that.
But that's what I'm saying because the team got better. We're not going to start. We're not going to start putting it that. Well, what about Wolves away then?
I don't watch that game.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you. He had an absolute disaster class the first half.
Exactly. I'm talking about West Ham.
So that's what I'm saying.
When was Wolves?
No?
When was Wolves?
2 games ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know. I'm saying West Ham was your last game.
Yeah, last game and the game before that was Wolves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he was shambolic.
Wolves came on smoke.
He was shambolic.
And
he was pathetic.
It's the second half and there was a young centre back that had to do the real.
He's not
I remember.
He's not better than Quansah. I die on that hill.
That's that Maguire, bro.
But man, he had a great game. The thing is, he had a great game, but he's in negative equity. You know that your balance is negative, so I can't even like. Alright, cool. You had to basically clear that, and then I'd be like, you know what? You had a great game. I can't even say anything. You know what? Cool. You done your job, but you done all of that, and you still fucked it up. So it's like all the good work you done
just got out the window.
For nothing.
Yeah,
for nothing.
Damn,
ruined it. You ruined it.
Yeah, you did.
You ruined it.
Absolutely.
You ruined it.
Bottled it, bruv.
Yeah, it's peak still. Oh,
but like I said, I think,
man.
But yeah, I think it was 2-1. But yeah, I think, you know, like I said, it's the best way we could have lost, to be honest. But I think Tottenham, big up Tottenham. They played well.
Undefeated at Arsenal.
Done the
Yeah.
Big week next week. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't think there's anyone else.
No, that's it, man. Wrapped up, man. Let's do these predictions.
Predictions.
Yeah. Before we get out of here. So,
how does this point system work now? Let me explain it.
I'll explain it for you, bro.
Yeah, explain the point system.
So, obviously, we do predictions for every weekend. You get a point if you get the result right. So, if you say a team wins the overall game. That's 1 point.
So wait, if you get the prediction right, do you get 3 points?
Let me explain it to you.
Okay, cool.
You asked me to explain, my guy. So if you get the result right, so you pick a team to win or draw or whatever, if that's the right result, you get 1 point. If you get the scoreline spot on, that's an extra 2 points.
Okay.
You win a total of 3 points for that one game.
Okay, cool.
All right, cool. So the first game was Villa Brighton.
No one got that one.
6-1.
I got a result.
Damn. So obviously I said 2-1 Brighton. CJ said 2-1 Villa.
Come on.
PJ said 3-1 Brighton. So that's 1 point. Can someone write that down? Can you write that down in your notes, please? So CJ has got 1 point for that game. Bournemouth versus Arsenal, that finished 4-0 Arsenal. I had us winning 2-1. CJ said it'll be a draw. PJ said Bournemouth will win 2-0.
Arteta, you're a liar, man.
The disrespect, PJ.
Arteta's a liar, that's right.
So I got a point there. All right.
Filthy liar.
Everton versus Luton. It was Luton won 2-1. Everton, you're disgraceful, fam. We all had Everton winning 2-0. So
Oh yeah, shit.
none of so no points there.
That's good. I'm happy with that.
United Palace, which we spoke about. Palace with the 1-0 away win. I had United winning 2-0 foolishly. CJ said it will be a 1-1 draw. PJ said United will win 1-0. So no one gets a point there. Newcastle Burnley.
You writing it down?
Yeah.
No one's got a point there. Newcastle Burnley. Newcastle won 2-0. I said Newcastle win 3-0. Just needed that one extra goal.
Damn.
CJ said 3-1. PJ said 2-0. So you got 3 points.
3 points in the bag.
And
So what, you got 1 point too?
I got 1 point for that game. And
Hey, I saw that one. I thought about saying me.
damn. Wolves City, obviously probably the shock as well. 2-1 to Wolves. All of us actually, well, I said 3-1 City. CJ said 4-0 City. PJ, you had them drawing 2-2. So you weren't far off, but no one gets a point.
I thought I want to get because I said no, Rodri. I should have
One goal.
Literally one goal.
And then Tottenham, Liverpool obviously finished 2-1, which you just spoke about. I had Liverpool winning 3-1. CJ had Liverpool winning 4-2. And you said it'll be a 2-2 draw, so no one gets.
Oh, you put a draw? I thought you put them to win.
Who, Tottenham? No, I put a draw.
I said 2-2. So obviously,
Goal off again. Goal off again.
Obviously,
There was another team we didn't put in there though.
yeah, there was a West Ham and Sheffield United game that we missed out on. Yeah. Sorry, guys, but well done. I think we all would have had West Ham winning. I think anyway. Yeah.
So
So what was the overall points?
I won by 3 points. Marco, you get a second with 2, and CJ with 1.
How can I have 1 point?
He's only got 1 point. CJ's only got 1 point. What point did he get?
The
CJ for
Villa Brighton is one.
Villa Brighton has won. You didn't get no points for Bournemouth and Arsenal. You didn't get no points for Everton, Luton.
No.
You didn't get no points for United and Palace. You didn't get no points for Newcastle and Burnley. No, wait, hold on.
No,
you did. You got a point there.
Yeah.
You got a point.
You got Newcastle winning there, yeah.
And I think that's it.
And that's it.
Oh, so
Yeah,
it's a draw.
so
You two.
3-2-2.
Yeah.
So you two, you know, rock paper scissors. How do you want to do this?
What's
No,
this?
I thought it was like we're gonna tally it up
No, you said that in every week. You said every week.
every week.
Yeah, you said every week. You said it every week.
I think we should do it at the end.
No.
That's what I meant. Like we would do it every week. So then at the end of the season,
Man, let's keep
But
it
then
weekly.
how does the
Let's keep
forfeit
it
work
weekly.
then?
Huh?
How does the forfeit
There's
work
a
then?
forfeit
just
every
a
week.
big forfeit at the
shot.
end.
Oh, I thought the way you said it was that forfeit every week.
No, I meant basically like we do every week, and then at the end of the season, so there's like a forfeit.
The Riddler.
Yeah, I'm saying. So that's why I was like, we'll then discuss the forfeit. That's what I meant,
Okay.
Well,
and then whatever for the winner.
So what do you want to do? Do you do the end of the season?
I think we should do it every week.
I think we should do it every week.
I'm voted, then, innit?
Alright, cool. We'll do it every week. Obviously, today's game is only Nottingham Forest and Brentford.
We didn't do that, did we?
No, we've got our predictions for that game.
Oh, okay.
Nottingham Forest, Brentford. That's today's game, and then you got Fulham and Chelsea tomorrow.
So it's not
Monday.
over.
So it's not over,
It's
but
not over.
What do we put?
So Forest Brentford, I've got Brentford winning 2-1. CJ's got Forest winning 2-1. You've got Brentford winning 1-0. And then for Fulham Chelsea, I said it's a 1-1. CJ said 2-2, and you're saying 2-0 Chelsea. So we can revisit this next week.
So the fourth is
we'll do our predictions for next week's during the week, and then next week we'll come back with who's won.
Interesting.
The overall. But so far you're winning by 1 point, so it's 3-2-2.
Could all change. 2 games.
Could all change.
Literally Tottenham and flipping who else? Tottenham and Liverpool and who else? I was 1 point off another one. Wolves and Man City.
Wolves City, yeah.
That was the closest. Damn.
Oh, the closest.
Yeah, because I put 2-2 for both of them. If I put 2-1, 2-1.
I just need Newcastle to get one more goal against Burnley, fam. That would have been 3 points. But it is what it is, man.
We move.
But yeah, boys, anything else to say before we get out of here?
Nah, man. The people have had enough.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to next week, fam.
Same?
Arsenal City.
Same. But yeah, anyways, people, thank you for tuning in.
Peace.
Peace.